Hey, everybody, before we get into the show, I just want to tell you I'm going to be in Long Island June 6th and June 7th at Governor's Comedy Club. Please come out to those shows. It would be very nice to have my own people, in the audience instead of having to perform for people that look like they're my mom's friends who do not like me and compliment the feature because he's older and say, you should have been the guy. Tickets now at punchup.live/Brendan Sagalow.
The Rap Jack Black and Sagdaddy, I'm back at it with a fantastic podcast for your asses. Yapping in a trap like a rescue cat, and the rescued up like they're waiting on the Batman. You tuned into the dude who threw booze back, blacked out, woke up drunk, covered in bruises. It's Sagdaddy the pod, an odd fellow, the great white chubby, I'm becoming a marshmallow. It's Sagdaddy the pod, so sit back and relax, cause like a broken arm, I got a cast now. It's Sagdaddy the pod, you made a good choice, so enjoy, don't be annoyed. Now here's my dumb voice.
Also, you got these cameras, they're too big. What's happening here?
They're
These are
nice
the biggest cameras
bro.
I've ever seen.
Yeah, we're filming Tires Season 3.
Yeah. You have this as a 60 camera shoot. First of all, we got to be hot because I'm going.
You want to be high?
Hot.
Oh,
no,
hot.
I do want to get high, but I want to wait like 10.
Yeah, let's wait till 30 minutes.
I'll set a timer.
10 minutes in, yeah.
I'll set a timer. We'll do a
Oh, this is so good.
even side and the dark side.
Mmm.
You know?
That's so good.
We do
yeah.
daylight and nightlight. We do the beginning in the daylight, and then we do the second half in the night.
So should we not wear glasses for this one? And
Yes,
then just,
nightlight we do.
then
On nightlight,
looks like we're getting nightlight. Yeah,
Nightlight comes on.
Daylight, nightlight.
Yeah.
Okay, are we going? Oh my God. So okay,
So we do daylight, nightlight.
okay.
Do the first half.
You wanted me to set you up again? We don't do like a hi, welcome to the show.
No, I know,
So
I
we're
figured
going
that.
right now.
We're in. No, you set me up naturally when you're
What did
ready.
I say? Oh yeah, I'll set you up naturally.
We set it back up naturally or
Yeah.
whatever. But I'll say this: we do
Think you're getting
daylight,
a call.
nightlight. Oh, I might be. Thomas Bono, very good friend, but I can't talk to him. right
Thomas Bono.
now. Yeah, good man.
That's a great
My
name.
only friend in
Comedian?
New Jersey. No,
That's a
computer
great-
programmer.
Oh,
Yeah,
a good comedy name.
Well, it is. He was related to Sonny Bono. They only know that by one picture.
What?
He says they have one picture in the family. I gotta calm down. I'm already too excited. have-
I'm slowed down.
He has one picture with somebody in his family with Sonny Bono, and so they go, "We're related to him. We got this picture."
I knew a kid at Lehigh summer camp,
Mm-hmm.
and his name was Vincent Piazza,
Mm-hmm.
and he was telling everybody that Mike Piazza was his cousin.
Mhm.
So I told everybody that his cousin came to Lehigh one day and said hi to everybody. And then my parents were like, "You got to meet Mike Piazza?" And I was like, "Yeah." I lied a lot when I was a kid. So anyway, I heard. Are you
Before you move on about lying, before you move on about lying, I love to lie. I used to lie out of need. Now I lie out of sport. Now I like
explain that?
need used to be I need you to like me. I need something to say. I want you to think something good about me. Now it's I want to see what I can get away with. I'm like a
Yeah.
rich guy who pockets candy at a Walgreens.
But are these lies hurtful?
No, they're always like I think we used to when I was doing improv. I met a woman. She's walking around telling everybody she was Val Kilmer's daughter. She was like Val Kilmer's like stepdaughter.
Yeah.
And I had overheard the story. So I was like, I'm going to just tell this lady I got a famous dad.
Yeah.
And I told this lady that my father was Eric Clapton. And then she was like, so you're English? And I was like, no, Eric Clapton is from North Carolina. But he moved to England very early on and then moved back. And no, I'm not that son. He had another son.
Yeah.
I would just
I
do
can
that.
believe that.
She believed it. 9 years later,
Mm-hmm.
I'm at the cellar and some improviser walks in and we're talking. And he just goes, I met you. You're Eric Clapton's son. So they're just people in the improv community that think I'm Eric Clapton's
dude,
son.
That's
For sport.
So
For
funny.
sport. I was able to get away with that.
Dude, that rules.
Yeah.
I lied early on. I remember I was a big liar. I would we had a project in like first grade,
Yeah.
and the teacher said, "Please explain what your house looks like."
Mm.
And I described the house from Casper the Friendly Ghost,
Oh,
and
this
I
is
said,
I
I
like this.
Fixing yourself, go, oh,
Yeah.
this is good.
I'm into this.
I said I lived in the house from Casper's Friendly Ghost, and I said and not only that, but I mixed together the house from Casper Friendly Ghost and blank check.
That's a big house.
So I said I had a chair that went from my attic all the way on a floating whatever that thing was.
Yep.
in his
Like in Gremlins?
Like in Casper the Friendly
Right,
Ghost.
but also it's the old lady chair that goes up the stairs?
Yes, but it would hang from a bar that would go like this.
Oh, okay.
And it would go around from my bedroom to the living room or something. And then I also said I had a slide in my room that went from my bedroom to the pool outside. And I can just go in. And she called me out. She asked me to stay after class.
Yeah.
And she was like, so you have, and she went, you have all this? And I went, yeah.
Yeah.
I lied with impunity.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing. A good sporting move is what I like to do in the classic lying for sport
Yeah.
is that I will tell someone my life, kind of like you're doing with Casper. I'll give them the plot of a movie, but you have to keep out some key things to keep them believing and see how far you can get into the movie before they go, come on, that's Total Recall, you know?
Right.
Something like that.
Right. And there's only so many movies you can do that with, I guess. Because
Well,
what came to
the
my
more
head
points
was,
you get, the more points you get for the heart of the movie.
Right.
Right? If I'm like, I have a twin sister. You're a twin, I'm a twin too. Yeah, it's just, we're not identical. And then I'm just like, yeah, no, we don't talk to my dad. No, he was no, he died. Actually, he was.
Well,
we
this
were
one-
estranged.
Once you say he died,
You know where I am?
no, but the person goes, oh my God.
They think, oh my God, right? And they don't realize that I am just telling you the plot of Star Wars.
I didn't even know.
Exactly.
I didn't even
How
catch
much fun
it.
is that? I mean, like, yeah, no, my brother.
I didn't know that.
You get to the end. They go, really? What happened? How your dad died? You go, well, my brother
Wow.
threw him into a giant pit.
What kind of game show is this? This sounds like a game show where the clues start really hard and then they get easier and easier. Where you're
This is
like,
a podcast with you and me on the street lying to strangers. We have a show called Lying to Strangers.
Yeah, we're wearing little lavs. Yeah. That's such a good idea, dude.
Lying
And
to Strangers? This is our new show.
man, I want to do one. I go. Yeah. Oh yeah. They all have to start
Yeah,
like
they
this.
do.
They all have to start very like, yeah.
Because
So
you don't want to tell it.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
I don't
can
wanna
you say that
tell you.
about? Because it doesn't quite make sense with my age. But if I was like, yeah, I had a uncle
Mm.
who was a guy who loved dinosaurs.
Did he build a park?
And he built a park
Yeah.
where there was just a bunch of dinosaurs there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's similar because I have an uncle.
You-
He
yeah.
doesn't love dinosaurs, but he's a huge ping pong player. He ran across the country. He owned a fish company.
That one I know. That
Yeah.
one I know.
I mean, if I was really playing, I would have disguised it a little more. Until you
Yeah.
go, you son of a bitch,
I
you're just
mean,
doing Forrest Gump.
you can do that with like any movie and people will still buy it. I mean, you can go with like a really easy movie. Like if
Mhm.
you did like Clerks
Yeah.
or something.
Those are first base.
Yeah,
Those
that
are
is
easy.
first base. That's
you know?
first base line.
Yeah, come on, man.
You wanna
Everyone
do
can get
a
away with
home run
the
lie.
Sandlot.
Yeah.
We can all do the Sandlot.
Yeah, me and my friends, we used to play baseball, and then we threw the ball on the thing. And
There was a big dog. We were scared
dog.
of it.
Yeah.
My dad had a signed baseball.
To be honest, that's like the perfect thing for that. Because
Yeah.
I bet you could say to somebody, that all that, and they go, me too.
Me too. Yeah.
Me too. There was a big dog.
Me relatable. I remember.
And that's how you write a good coming of age movie, by the way.
How?
If you can say this story to somebody and they go, me too,
Yeah.
you go, this is a great coming of age movie.
Mm.
Now, I heard you're pregnant again.
No, my wife. We're not pregnant. We just have another kid.
You have another kid.
Yeah. So there's this thing going on. Now, here's the thing. You want to know a tip of the time? I
Yeah.
call this the tip of the time. You get yourself
Put a little graphic down there.
tip of the time. Get yourself a COVID.
I want to see a big top hat and a little tip of the time.
tip of the time.
Tick, 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 tick,
Get
tick.
yourself a COVID mask.
At least put a clock.
Tip of the time. Get yourself a COVID mask. Get yourself a vest. Then just pull over any kind of brown person. Say you're ICE. You can take whatever kid you want. The police aren't even looking into it. Now is the time to be grabbing people. If you're a people grabber.
Oh, I grab people.
Yeah.
I never thought about grabbing
I
Mexicans.
know, because we're
though.
so sad. No, not Mexicans, because that's racist.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
get like olive-skinned Italians.
I wouldn't. Oh, buddy. So get this.
Tell me. Actually, real quick, can I do this?
Yeah. Do a little fucking Oh, coffee on a
Little coffee
skateboard.
skateboard.
That's gonna fall.
It's gonna fall. And I
You know,
stopped.
tech decks now are bigger than that. Like
What do you mean?
they're longer than that now.
Yeah, 'cause
like the way
kids
they make them are longer.
Because kids don't want to sit and practice.
Yeah.
In my day, we had little tech decks.
Yeah, I still can't do it. I cheat all the time with a tech deck. I'm always like people are like, woo and shit, but I'm on like, yeah. Oh, buddy.
What's
Dude.
that? Don't spray anything. I might have an allergic reaction.
Want some?
What is it? No, I don't know. That's scary. You just spray. It's for the audio listeners only. Brendan just sprayed a mystery
Kaleidoscopes.
wetness into his face.
Whoa. This is fucking 2,000 hits of LSD,
What is it? Let
man.
me smell it.
No, it's a face mist. Makes your
That's it.
face feel nice. You spray your face.
I do chloroseptic for my throat when I have a sore throat. You ever do that?
Yeah.
scared.
Don't put that in your mouth.
I'm scared.
I mean, you could put it in your mouth. I don't think anything. Don't be scared. I'll spray you
No, I'm scared. If I'm even more scared of you,
because it's unpredictable.
because I control my.
That's not going to hurt you. That's going to feel real good. Do it. Your wife might think you're sleeping with another woman, though.
She always does. If your wife always thinks you're sleeping with someone else, she never questions if you are.
Right.
You know, the problem
right.
is like that's like the Hulk. You know, it's like my secret is I'm always cheating.
I'm always cheating. Yeah.
Yeah.
But but then you'll answer it differently. If she starts accusing you,
Mhm.
okay,
Mhm.
and this is me. This is now we're sitting. Oh, are you feeling it?
It's burning my eyes. The
Well, you
contact
should have
lenses.
kept your eyes closed.
You're high. I can tell.
I am. That's
'Cause
my
those weren't the
secret,
right
Captain.
words. Yeah. No, the thing with my wife is if she thinks you're always horrible, every time you do something nice, you're like extra nice.
Yeah, it's like when you're bad at massages, and then they'll never ask you to massage again.
Yeah.
Not me though. I'm fucking good at massages. It's like, do you want to be good at something, or do you want to never have to do it again?
Right. I like to give a woman a massage. My wife, mostly.
Yeah.
Not strangers. I joke about cheating, Nicole. I don't really cheat. I just want her to know that because I think I have a non-sexual crush on Nicole. I always want her to like me. I always want her to do my podcast. She does nothing but evade me. She has turned me down for several podcast ideas.
Not once.
Why
I've
do you-
begged
always
him to
been
work with
busy?
him.
Why do you have to call it a crush though? Because she's a lady.
Well, we have like a connection of
Yeah.
some sort that transcends space and time, but it's not
Whoa.
sexual.
It's non-sexual, but I absolutely am in love with her. That's not sexual. A friend love.
Damn. Okay. Well, if you need to be happy, go be happy.
No, she's been so
Go
loyal
be
to you
happy
guys.
with Greg.
I've always
I want to be.
I've always
You'll-
asked
You'll
her.
be back.
100 podcasts. I've been like, well, why don't you come over to Friday Night Greg? I will
But
find
then he
Oh.
reboots and he has like 10 podcasts all at once.
I
Like,
didn't
feel
know
like
this
you've
was a
just gone
thing.
through pods.
Wow.
I had 3. I had the Rad Dude cast. Then it turned into Friday Night Greg.
Then you had like a Lego podcast.
Was
You had
I
a
made up?
Lego
No, I
podcast?
No,
wish
no, you
I had
had
a-
like action figure.
I had a Cerebros
Lego
nerd
cast.
podcast that didn't go well. It didn't go long, but I was a good idea. I just couldn't maintain. And now I have. Now
Do you build
welcome to
Legos?
Talkdown. You are 3 sentences behind. The Lego thing, I don't build. I would love to build Lego, but no, I do not build Lego. Lego has nothing to do with anything. I have another called Welcome to Talkdown.
So I heard you're pregnant.
Yeah, actually, we do a half hour, and a half hour I want to get high.
Yeah, so we're gonna do a thing called Daylight Nightlight.
Daylight, nightlight.
So this is Daylight, where supposedly both of us are sober from weed.
Yeah, well, I am.
I'm not.
You're all messed it up.
I'm all messed it up. I've been smoking since.
Hey Siri, set alarm for 22 minutes.
But
let's do 22.
Yeah, let's do 22 minutes, and then or should we take edibles right now? Wouldn't that be crazy?
Edible will make me high. An edible will make me high in 4 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
And I have a
It'll be
spot
a
at
big
9
mistake.
o'clock.
Yeah.
But I would love to get high because I really don't have anywhere to go after this. And I
You
haven't
can
been
hang
getting
out.
high lately.
You want to hang at my place?
Can I hang?
You
You have
can.
another podcast after this?
No, we're done after this.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Oh, Greg.
Oh, in 22 minutes.
Um,
In 22 minutes, I'll get high.
22 minutes. We're gonna get fucking
I got nothing.
stoned.
I have oh, hey Siri, set an alarm. Oh, fuck. I had 2 hours for an hour. Hey Siri, set an alarm for an hour and a half. I got a meter. I got the meter going.
On your car.
That's great when I'm high and then I got to get behind the wheel and move the car and I just slam that thing into the Dunkin' Donuts.
Why do you have a guy as your Siri?
Because I'm gay. Well, I'm secretly gay.
You think so?
No, I'm like, I go through this a lot. I'm not anything.
Really? What does that mean?
Means I don't believe in gender. I don't believe in any of it.
Is this are you about to start telling me your life is Amelia Perez?
No, I don't I don't know who that is, and I love her. I hate her. I hate anybody that says anything. I hate anybody that stands on business.
It's a movie.
Amelia Perez.
Right? Am I saying it wrong? Yeah, Amelia Perez. It was like a big thing because it was it's a. Some people think it's one of the worst movies ever made. Some people think it's pretty good, and it was up for.
And some people.
And it was up
hate
for
it.
movie of the year at the Oscars or something, right?
I haven't seen any movies in 3 years because of the kids. I haven't seen anything. My life's been in shit. That's why I'm happy. So happy.
Good
to be
for
here.
you, dude. I mean, like, you're not that your life is shit, but you're probably off TikTok and Reels and stuff.
No,
right?
it's the only thing I have. It's like drugs.
And you haven't
I
seen
hate it.
Amelia Perez?
No,
Dude, my chick last night, I go.
Can I finish?
Yeah.
Tell me about your
What
chick.
were you saying?
No, you wanted to tell me about how I want to tell you about my. I don't believe in. I don't believe.
Yes, finish
Yeah,
your
it's
thing,
okay.
because what I'm going to say means nothing.
I can't wait to get back to that though. I want to hear about your chick, who I have to tell you I ignored the other day.
What?
Yeah, because I saw her when I first met her. I said, "This woman's awesome."
Yeah.
Then you dated her, and then I saw her again. And I did one of these, like, "Hello," and she blew me off.
No.
And then I saw her like 2 days ago, and I went, "Well, I'm gonna not make eye contact."
We cannot be talking about sweet young Caro.
Yeah, I feel like she's really a great person.
She is the best. She probably was her right in her own head about something.
Of course she was, but the truth of what really happened.
I'll have her
was-
call you later.
Yes, I would love
You
a
go,
call.
you go, hello?
No, what would happen is I talked to her for 3 hours. I have unlimited bandwidth and no one else to talk to.
You tell your wife, you're like, meeting, I got a business meeting. It's like, he was out there for a while, and you were angry. You're going,
Yeah.
Anyway, so tell me about your theory.
I don't believe in things. I used to be straight edge. I'm not doing drugs. And I started doing drugs. And they were great.
Yeah.
I didn't go crazy. Right? So I don't believe in having any kind of. I'm not gay or straight. I'm open to everything. I just have a track record of not yet ever meeting a guy I wanted to have sex with.
Oh, interesting. And you know what you like, kind of thing. You're like, I'm not gay or straight. I just know what I like.
Also, I'm married. So none of it. I get none of it.
Right.
It's all philosophical now. It's
Right.
all in the case of like, it's like, yeah, I would have sex with a black woman as much as I would have sex with a black man because I'm not having sex with any of them.
Yo, pause. I make you feel bad about it. Oh,
so
isn't that the
Italian.
worst thing to say when someone's on a podcast? You go, what? We should make a podcast where we just fucking we make comedians riff, and we give them, not only do we give them nothing, but we make them feel bad about it.
Yeah.
They go, and then I said the pineapple's still in the tree, and we go, what?
Yeah. It's like, who do you think? Are you calling who a pineapple?
Yeah, you get offended.
Yeah.
You go, wait. Start over.
You know, Alaskans are known as pineapples, right? And my uncle was Alaskan.
I almost fucking
I know, I
believe
saw
you.
your eyes connect.
Roll back the cameras, because I was like,
Roll back the camera.
Roll
means
back the
just
film.
move it backwards. That's what that means. Get a wider view.
zoom out and look in my face. Enhance.
700 cameras for a one-person podcast.
Yeah, that's kind of the deal. You know what I mean?
We have a 3-person podcast, and we have one camera.
The Rad Dude Cast.
No, I have a podcast, Welcome to Talktown, which I'd love to have you on.
Oh yeah, I'd love to do that.
But Alex says, you get another camera going, I'm charging you double. This guy believes he's going to charge us. He doesn't believe in his services. How many cameras he uses that's 3 producers.
Lex.
Yeah, I love
'Cause
Lex.
That's how I know Lex.
Yeah, he's the best.
By Lex. We took that A and we went
Yeah,
and we made it Lex.
I don't like Lexes though. I love Alex. I call him Lex and Alex. I've never met a Lex. Lex Friedman, Lex Luthor, all horrible human beings.
Yeah. I don't even like Lex.
Yeah, he's cool.
So wait, you guys do it with just one camera? You guys
Yeah.
do Talktown with one camera?
Yeah, we gotta get more cameras.
You got to get more cameras.
know.
You
And I
can't
have
have
so many
one
cameras in my
camera.
house.
You got to have just a bunch around.
You have 40 of the biggest cameras I've ever seen.
Yeah, and some of these aren't even, some of them you don't even know.
These tripods you have secret cameras.
Some of them you don't even see. Some of them are on you right now. We have an Ant-Man camera. We have a camera that makes it look like Ant-Man's on your shoulder.
Oh, that's exciting.
You go really slow moving.
Let me interrupt you here.
Sure.
So you are able to be a raccoon. Your spirit animal is a raccoon.
I've been told.
Well, that's fun. I want a spirit animal. I just don't know which one I would be.
You really just need friends to tell you what animal you are.
That's what I'm doing right now to you.
Oh,
And you're not catching it.
orangutan.
Oh, that's a horrible one.
No, I think platypus.
That's a racist one, dude.
Platypus. You're a
A
platypus.
platypus.
You're a platypus.
A platypus.
Platypus.
I would argue that it's a PL.
platypus.
Yeah.
What was I saying?
You were like platypus.
a platypus. You've done Pilates. You're a pussy that's done Pilates. No, I think you're a platypus.
Platypus, or did you just say that?
Platypus. I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because not only do you kind of...
Duck-billed or regular?
What's regular?
I don't know. I've only ever heard of the duck-billed platypus.
Duck-billed. Yeah. I mean, if
I got platypus energy?
Yes, and I'll tell you why.
Right.
Okay.
Let's slow down.
All my duck bills came in this month. I'm ruined.
I'm so behind on my duck bills. I don't know why that's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
I'm drowned, my God. Honey, what the fuck? They're going to shut off. They're going to shut off the lights. You didn't pay the duck bill.
The duck lights.
Yeah. 100 tripods not in use.
Yeah.
Anyway, tell me why I'm a platypus.
I'm slowing down for us.
Me too. I'm slowing down too.
Slow down. Good. I'm going to drink some too.
I got a little, this is for you, Nicole. I got a little sugar in my coffee. I never do sugar. It's like 1,000 times more delicious.
Yes, it's so much better and it wakes you up. I started doing sugar because I was drinking coffee just black.
Yeah.
And then I started doing the sugars before like my cellar spots because they're at like 2 a.m. So I'm like, you know what I mean? So and
when your lady wakes up, do you go, give me some sugar?
I go, give me the sugars.
Give me some of that duck
I go,
bill.
I mean to say give me some sugar, but she gives me diabetes instead.
Fun. I got the sugar. Tell me more about why I'm a platypus. I've never been so interested.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of look like one.
That's the most horrifying thing I've ever heard in my life.
But I'll just start with that.
You're gonna start with the meanest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Because it gets better. Yeah. You're gonna be so into this. Well, maybe I shouldn't have started with the worst thing because
you could have just not said the worst thing.
Now you're cut off.
You could have kept that one to yourself. You look like a duck-billed platypus?
Yeah, I think that's a great thing. That used to be my favorite animal.
It's 3 animals in one.
Yeah,
it's a duck,
three
it's
animals.
a bill, it's a
That's
plat.
you.
It's a duck,
You're
it's
a father,
a raccoon.
You're a husband. And now I'm reading off your tombstone. And now no, this is what I think because people think duck-billed platypuses are they're not people hold on.
Why would
they're
anyone do
dangerous.
This? They're dangerous?
Yes, they kill people.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. Yes,
They're
they
venomous.
What?
They're
Really?
venomous.
do. Yeah, they
you
have
just-
venom in their claws. But they're sweet and they're nice and they look nice and they look sweet.
Oh, so you're saying I'm sweet, I look nice, but really
Yes.
I'm a horrible thing that I will
No,
murder you.
but you've got claws.
Mm.
You got claws. That's what I'm saying. Greg's got claws, which is your new pet store.
Greg's got claws.
That's the pet store you open.
Well, I've been trying to open up Greg's Legs, which was I do everything leg related: rollerblades, skates, pants. I take care of your legs. Knee
What,
pads.
belts.
Nope, that's not your legs. That's your hips.
That's your hips.
Yeah.
So I'd have to, if I wanted pants, I could buy pants.
Thighs down.
But if I wanted a belt for the pants, I'd have to go,
you go somewhere else.
You go to hips.
Yeah, you go to Chip's Hips.
Chips hips.
He handles belts and holsters.
Someone's freaking out. I need a belt.
condoms.
You go, calm down. Right next door is Chips Hips.
Also, give him this coupon. You get 10% off.
And Misha's t-shirt. Doesn't really rhyme. She goes, this is kind of a sound rhyme. You know, it's a lot like Orange and George.
Or you go to my friend Nadia's Badia. She does a Nadia and the
Nadia's body would have been a better name for me to say.
Or
yes.
Carm's Arms.
Carm's Arms.
Yeah.
Anything but Misha's t-shirts. Misha's t-shirts.
Yeah. My friend Fat. He'll give you a hat and a tat. He does hats and tats.
There's got to be another name
This
than
might
Fat.
be the worst podcast I've ever done. I'm
This
having
might,
the best
I think
time.
this is the best one.
Oh, that's the best thing
This
I've ever
is
heard.
the best. Are you
Yeah.
kidding?
This old platypus has got a few left in him.
This is
I got a few more stings left before I get back to the river or wherever they live.
his whole platypus still wasn't in him. That's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Okay, so you brought candy for us to try.
No, that's for when we do night.
Oh, that's Nightlight.
When we get high,
Daylight.
then we taste
Now,
the candies.
What is, besides the high and not high differences, what is the core difference of Daylight and Nightlight?
Well, I will also just say this so we know where this is coming from. Daylight Nightlight was my favorite rapper because we both love a white rapper.
yeah.
Aesop Rock, he did a song called Daylight, and then years later he redid it, same beat, or changed it
But-
and just changed the song, called it
Oh.
Nightlight. It was like the reverse of it. which I thought was fun.
Oh, so this is an homage.
This is an homage to, but Daylight, Nightlight. It's also the day and the night.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I kind of
Now
don't
you don't
like
like it
it
anymore?
now, though, because
right, so we could
it's-
change
it's
something
another.
else.
No. It's got to be Daylight, Nightlight. But I just hope you know that this is now going to be a running thing. Like you're going to have to come in for Daylight, Nightlight too.
Daylight, Nightlight is fun.
Daylight,
we're always
Nightlight
gonna do it.
is good. Did you sleep with a nightlight? By the way, that shelf.
Yeah, that thing's loose as hell. That thing's
That
about to fall
shelf
on my
is
leg.
loose as fuck, and any kind of touch that can fuck it up, all that shit will fall. Benny D did it on the last
Benny
episode.
D?
Ben DeMarco.
Hell yeah, Italian guy.
Yeah.
Big guy?
No.
Skinny guy.
Skinny guy. I don't know if he's Italian either.
DeMarco? If not, he's fucking.
No, it's
stealing
just the way
culture.
his last
Black?
name is the Marker, and I
Oh.
just that's just the way I say it because
Mm.
I'm fucking Italian. Like, hey, this guy's Ben the Marker.
Yeah, that's pretty good Italian.
Thank you very much. He's just a little bit of the Tony Soprano.
We have to talk about Ozempic, by the way,
Yes,
because
you
I
have a
saw
bone
you
to pick.
a bone to pick. Because I saw
Bone
you
to pick.
a clip. This is bone to pick. Uh,
But it's bones.
we can listen. I want to
Lot
do
of
this,
editing
every time
for
I do this
Nicole.
podcast. I want our segments. I know you do these segments with other people.
I don't do
We
these
Daylight,
segments.
Nightlight, and we do
I've
bone
never-
to pick, and we do tip of the day.
I
No, tip of the. What was it? Not tip of the day.
tip of the time.
Tip of the time. Tip of the time, man. And the tip of the time was kidnapping.
Tip of the time was if you want to kidnap someone, this is how you do
That was
it.
the time.
This is a modern way to kidnap someone.
And I say this, it's not kidnapping, it's getting someone. I
Getting
call it-
someone
If you want to
away.
get someone, not like you get a hamburger, you get a person.
Well, I think we've all wanted to have someone deported recently.
No, they don't get deported. You put them in your house.
Oh, you're stealing somebody.
Yes, you steal people.
Oh, yeah, your new
You're
kid.
getting a guy.
Your new kid. Okay, so
Yeah.
we have bones now. Bone to pick.
Bone to pick. Because I saw you, and this isn't funny. I saw you on
Sam Roberts show.
Sam Roberts' show saying no Ozempic because this is year one.
Yeah.
You need to know it's not year one. They've been studying these medications for years now. It's been around for a very long time. They actually know them, maybe like 3 years or 4 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've been doing heavy, deep research. I
Oh.
spent a whole weekend in Dominican Republic being a hero. You can ask about that later. It's no big deal.
I'll ask about it right now since it was brought up. What were you doing in the Dominican Republic being a hero?
My friend invited me to help. He's an emergency room. He sets up like emergency rooms. It's called Emergency Project. Check them out. Donate to them. They're great. And we set up clinics. And then we saw these people in like such
You get a
like-
little vacation though?
No.
You just go there and you build shit?
I didn't build. We saw
What are you in the
patients.
fucking Peace Corps?
Well, my friend just does it, and I went because I couldn't say no. I felt like an asshole.
You're like building houses like an Amish person?
I just told you we didn't build houses.
Greg's
love it.
building hospitals in the
30%.
Dominican
I'm
Republic.
gonna call you 30% because you only listen to 30% of what people are saying.
This
motherfucker builds houses.
This motherfucker
This guy
over
building
here
houses?
building
Never
fucking
built a house.
stethoscopes with coconuts.
Build anything.
This motherfucker
Single-
over here.
Build nothing. I forgot why I dropped the fact that I went to the Dominican Republic to save lives.
No, that's awesome.
Why did we do
Ozempic.
it? Oh, yeah. So I went to all these doctors.
Year
and so we
one.
were talking about Ozempic.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, no, man, it's been around for a while. They've been studying it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a miracle drug that's like curing all of these things. But they're like, because for me, it's sleep apnea. I want to do it because it'll cure my sleep apnea.
Yeah.
Also like diabetes. But fun fact, I think I only have those things because I'm fat. So I think
Right,
it cures
right.
fat and then
But
whatever.
What does it really do? It burns fat?
no, I think it makes you also. I'm not a doctor.
I know.
I'm just a guy
Well, that's how I
who
felt
overheard
saying
of-
what I said too. I was
Yeah.
just like, that's why it's like if you're like, something it's been around for a while. I'm like, oh really? Like
That's
there's
how that's what I
there's
know now.
No fight.
Yeah,
There's no
exactly.
fight. I go, oh okay.
Cool. My opinion's changed.
Yeah,
That's how I am with everything.
Yeah, if
I
I'm
just
on
think
the
we should-
radio, I'm like, and then this, and then that.
We should do it together.
I'm so down to do Sam's show together.
No, Ozempic.
Oh,
We just get hot, cheat on our ladies.
I
That's
don't
the one
think
side
you
effect they
will
don't
get
talk about.
hot because you're not tightening up. You got to go to the gym.
That's what they tell you with Ozempic. They say you have to also do cardio and weight training because it's burning everything, so you burn muscle. So you have
Right.
to make sure you're also like keeping that muscle strong.
Yeah, but the chances of me slipping on that are so high
The
that I'm
chances
gonna walk
of-
around like a fucking mud monster,
What are you walking around like now as?
like Bebop.
No, I'm saying like
I look
dude,
like Rocksteady.
being heavy, and take it from me, it only gets harder and harder and harder.
I think
so-
I'm heavier than you. You could fight that at any time.
That's tip of the day. With no, but I'm saying like I'm not saying you should do the drug. I'm
know,
thinking
it just
about
got harder.
I just think that like man, my friends who were these doctor guys. They were like they're kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop, but they're like there's really no signs of all the negative things they're saying are like no, this is exactly what would happen. It's like oh you're burning muscle, but that's what you would burn the same muscle if you lost the weight naturally.
Right.
Like it's just happening faster.
Well, by shoe to drop, you mean like people to be like it poisoned me and
Yeah.
I'm filled with.
We're all robots now.
So so your friends are like we're waiting for whatever to
no, but
to
there doesn't
fail.
seem to be one. There's just kind of like there hasn't been, but he's saying that only because it's such a people are really doing well on it.
Well, maybe I'll do it. Who knows?
Yeah, we just got to get prescriptions. And do you have sleep apnea?
I think it's pretty easy to get a prescription. You just walk in, you go, 1 second. And then you take forever to find your wallet.
Is it
You know,
needles only though?
What'd you say?
Is it only needles? Because Brenda doesn't like needles.
I hate needles.
Yeah, but I think they're
I
working
think
on
I
it.
can
They
do
are-
this, though.
They're working on a mouth tablet.
I hate blood and stuff. I hate getting my blood taken.
You're not
That
drawing
kind
your
of
own
needle.
blood. You're just doing this.
Yeah, I think that's easy. I think I could do that. That might feel good.
Yeah, that's we get horny with it.
Yeah, you go, eh.
I mean, I could be also wrong, but no, there's people are like having a lot of success with it. It's
Well-
helping, and I would love to not be fat,
I know.
just to be healthier.
Yeah, but
be
you don't-
faster with my kids.
It's not you're a heavy guy, but you're not like I guess it's like you don't as far as aesthetically, you look like a strong platypus.
That's nice.
You know
to
what
say.
I mean? And
Yeah,
but I get it. If you're like I want to run with my kids and
yeah, and I'm much older than you is the issue. Right?
Yeah.
Like I'm much older than you, so it's like the weight is starting to have like an effect where I'm like, this is a fucking
right.
problem.
So what's going
Like,
on?
the energy
What do I have to look forward to?
with the weight stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
as
your
you get
kid's
older.
like, come on, play with me, and you go,
You go when we
"Man, come on.
how about we run through the drive-through?
I do. You do games that relay of like, okay, we'll play. I'm gonna throw this, and you run, and you bring it back to me.
You play fetch.
Yeah, you play
Yeah.
games like throw this in the garbage for me, or you do games like I'll set up cars and
Yeah.
set ramps, and then they'll go down the ramps, and the kids got to get the ramps and come back.
You know, like I have to chase you around or anything like that.
You want to play freeze tag? I almost had a heart attack
Do you go to the gym?
because
No,
I can't. I have no time.
I'm actually starting to go to the gym. It's starting to make me excited. I'm a little
The gym doesn't do
excited
shit, though.
right
It's
now.
Eating. Our problem is eating,
Right.
and that's why Ozempic works because it curbs your eating. It makes you stop having that psychotic craving.
Right. And what about the Wellbutrin you said you were
It's
on
the
too?
best thing that ever happened to me, except I almost killed myself.
Really?
Yeah, it
What,
turns
what do you
out.
mean?
I got the so I didn't know I had depression. I went into the doctor and she was like, "We're trying to do weight loss because I'm pre-diabetic," and I was like, "We got to get this shit fixed. I don't have diabetes."
Yeah.
And she was like, "Look, we could look into these weight loss drugs, but let's try to get your house in order first." She goes, "Let's fucking get the fucking foundation." She was like, "You have ADHD?" She's like, "Do you have depression?" And I said, "No." And she was like, "Okay." And I was like, "Well, first of all, how would I know?"
Right.
And she goes, "Well, do you ever have feelings of hopelessness?" And I said, and I quote, "Hope is bullshit. Hope is believing that good is going to happen, but no good will happen because we are all going to die. My kids are going to die. I'm going to die. Probably sooner rather than later. I'm getting fat. I can't stop it. And my wife is going to die. I'm going to have to bury her. I don't know how to tell
Right.
my kids that." And she goes, "How often do you think about this?" And I said, 17 times a day. And she was like,
Wow.
"What if I can make it 20% less?" And
This now it's starting to sound like a fucking dealer.
right.
She goes, you ever hear of
Just trying to get me on these pills.
ecstasy?
Yeah. She was like, I took this test too, this like depression test, and I fucking nailed it. I just had no idea.
I feel like not taking it is like the test is, hey, take this depression test. You go, I don't want to do that. They go, okay, you have
Yeah,
depression.
you do. You're lazy too.
And you're lazy.
Yeah. I also think a lot of it came with having a kid. When you have a kid, I just started becoming scared of everything.
Yeah.
And I'm like scared of everything, and I just cry all the time for
Yeah.
all these real reasons.
I'm scared of everything. I don't even have a kid. I hate roller coasters now. I got in the ocean a couple of months ago because we went down to Florida, and I should be like, I'm with my lady, and we're having a good time, and I'm like, oh man, it doesn't get any better than this, and I'm like in the water, being like, I hope there isn't jellyfish. I'm like scared I'm gonna get stung by a jellyfish.
So there's a slight differences that like, so understand that. I also have those. But I was sitting on my couch the other day, and my wife said, she goes, "Oh, I gotta go to the city." And I went, "She's gonna get on a train. One of these homeless people is gonna set her on fire. How am I gonna tell the kids
Right.
her mother, and now my mind has already
Right.
processed that she's dead.
Right.
Now I just got to figure out how I'm going to tell my kids and raise my kids as a single dad.
Wow.
None of that happened.
Yeah.
None of that even came close to
Yeah.
happening.
I get that too. I have a fear that like someone's gonna kill people that are close to me and everything like that, and then I'm gonna go, wow, how am I gonna have to deal with?
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
What if I can make it 20% better?
Is that something you'd be interested in? Let's get you in this car.
Well, let me tell you this other fucking thing. Sorry. Sorry, this is more.
You're allowed to curse.
No, I'm sorry for cutting you off. When
I was done.
when I started taking Wellbutrin, I kind of stopped smoking weed, but not because I wanted to. Is it
What was that? Did you order something?
our other guest? Do you live here?
No, no. She's just ordering shit.
Oh, nice.
Someone sent you something.
So I kind of stopped smoking weed, not because I wanted to or the drug really made me.
Yeah.
I think because I didn't realize I was running from something. I think I didn't
Whoa.
realize that, like, yo, life has been pretty fucking tough. That means it's time to get high.
It's
brother.
nightlight time.
Yeah. So I didn't.
Jesus Christ. Oh my
um,
God. Sorry
wait?
about all this.
Do I have to buzzer?
No. She's going down, I guess, for some reason.
Mm,
So whatever. She must be taking forever to get down there.
yeah.
And then they must have buzzed again.
I did this show. I'm just powering through.
Tell me, yeah. So you're not smoking as much weed.
Yeah, I think just because I didn't realize I still love smoking weed,
Yeah.
but I think I didn't realize I was doing it for
So,
a
like,
reason that wasn't just a good time.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like I smoke weed strictly, well, because it's fun, but like,
Yeah.
because I need it to be. I need something fun. I need to like have some sort of
Yeah.
I'm so fucking depressed. I was telling Alan that I was like, I think I've been living depressed for years. I think of like because I'm just like getting up, smoking, kind of doing all the stuff that I have to do that day, and then sitting on the couch watching YouTube and getting high again. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's kind of depression in a
Yeah.
way. Okay, so tell me about Wellbutrin.
So I got on Wellbutrin, and my doctor had said a bunch of stuff to look out for.
Yeah.
But I kind of ignored her, which is probably a
Like what?
problem. Like, so I'm sitting there like over the weekend, and I'm by myself, and I'm writing, and I just had I got really, really sad. I hadn't really slept the night before.
Yeah.
I got really sad, and then I saw the pills, and my body just went, just take them all.
Yeah.
Take them all and just die. And I went, what the fuck?
Whoa.
It was like, I would honestly say like 4 Mississippis of real suicidal
Whoa.
ideation. And I always think about killing myself, but always fun. It's always like, I fucking blow my brains out.
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
I should, but
Yeah.
this time, it was like, there's always like a window, but this time the window was open.
Whoa.
And I was like,
See, now I think about that kind of stuff because every time I'm watching something or like a commercial for a pill or whatever, it goes, you may feel suicidal tendencies. And I'm always like, well, what is that? Because
Right.
I've never felt that. Again, I'm the same way. I joke around about it. And like sometimes, I'm even doing a bit about it where it's like, it might just be good out of laziness to be like, I'm
Yeah,
getting out of here.
right.
Like, I don't want to have to clean all this up. And then, but I've never had anything that's like, do it, just do it, go.
It
do
was weird. It was fucking weird. And so then I got mad at myself because I'm like, oh man, I have a real problem. I saw my friend Mike last weekend and I told him about this, and he's a doctor, and he was like, oh dude, this is like a actual real
Like,
side effect. He goes, which I think my doctor told me about, which I should have been like, but now that I know it, I feel better.
Yeah,
I'm
your
like,
doctor's
oh,
like, you could be very happy, and you're just like,
Or- oh, and I'm like, "Well, whatever, lady.
You're like, oh yeah, I like pointing to my forehead too. Yeah, I'm smart too.
Yeah. Yeah, in my mouth. I'm smart in the mouth. And
I want to eat as well.
but man, it was such a wild thing because like I had never felt that before. And I was
Whoa.
like, I called my friend Brendan, not you, Brendan Air, because the guy tried to kill himself with a fucking towel one time, right?
Right.
And I was like, dude, I think I'm out killing myself. And he like
Whoa.
talked me through it. And he said the best advice. I just like to say this all the time. He goes, you got to remember, man. He goes, every day is a blue sky. It's just sometimes you got to wait for the clouds to pass.
Right.
And I was like,
Jesus.
whoa. And I think that like
Whoa.
can save my life.
So with Wellbutrin, how do you feel now? You're just like, oh yeah, I'm kind of happy all the
No,
time.
Wellbutrin, I don't.
You stopped it after that?
No, I love it. It's the best.
Oh.
I can deal with that if that happens again. That's fine. Now I know.
Oh, okay.
And also, I think it's pretty rare for that to happen.
Yeah.
So when I started taking the Wellbutrin, it felt like someone took a giant wet blanket off me I didn't know I was wearing. I feel no different. I don't feel like it's impeding my writing. I don't feel like when I take Adderall, I feel a little jittery. I feel a little high. I feel a little crazy. Wellbutrin, I feel completely normal, except I'm not pulling this trailer. This just heavy fucking trailer.
Right.
Like I want to lose weight because getting up was hard to get up.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, it's not because I was fat. I was depressed. Like it
Right.
physically was making me more tired and harder to move.
Did you have to go to a doctor for all that and then be like, yep, you got it? Oh yeah, I guess that lady. And you needed to get a prescription.
33%.
Well, I forgot. I'm trying to think now about how I can get this stuff.
Yeah,
but
I see a doctor.
I don't know.
I know. It gets me so mad about these like skinny people who are like, just lose weight. And it's like, no, I
Right.
don't think you got the blanket. I
Right.
don't think you got the fucking thing.
Right.
You
Well,
know?
how about
Let's
we
get high.
how about we get that little blanket on? And for this, because I don't want to demonetize. So can we pause and then get high and come back and we'll be wearing glasses? Here we go.
After this,
Day turn night, turn night. Day turn night, turn night.
I'm gonna play you those because my
so
goal.
that is how the song goes.
Yeah,
Day
well, that's
turn
that's
night.
That's
Turn
Nightlight.
night.
I wish we could do that. I wish
Is
we could play
is he
songs.
in the frame? Okay,
Are
cool.
you in the frame? Is any of us in the frame, man?
Day turn night, turn night. Day turn. You gotta have
Switch them lights.
You gotta have the Batman.
That's fun. Or we could do Autobots. That's always fun too. When it's like
Autobots. Oh, I never was into Transformers
really?
or Autobots. I don't like things turning into robots.
Why not?
It doesn't interest me at all. I mean, the closest,
A car turning into a robot doesn't interest you?
No, the closest that I'll get with that I got rather. Let me just clean my little glasses.
Yeah.
The closest I got with that rather was God damn it, I keep touching it. Was gargoyles. You remember gargoyles? I loved gargoyles.
God, the closest you got to robots turning into cars was a gargoyle?
Yes.
That's very far away.
Well,
You mean a cartoon? That's the only cartoon you watched?
the vibe. No, I watched tons of cartoons, but the closest I got to a vibe that had the same thing as Transformers was gargoyles.
Because gargoyles turned into stone?
Yes,
That's the only transformation they're doing.
The vibe of gargoyles, the way it was written, like it was very serious and like they were.
Transformers
people.
wasn't serious. Transformers was a little cheesy.
Was it?
Yeah, so was G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe is almost unbelievably impossible to watch. The only thing is that they had really cool toys, so you wrote your own stories.
I have no interest in Transformers at all.
Then let's not talk about it. If you have zero interest in it, we should move on.
That's so true. The amount
Right?
of times that I'm talking about some bullshit that I don't care about on this stupid fucking show, man.
What is
Let's get this now. This is now Cash Cab Confessions.
This was up.
There you
Cash
go.
Cab Confessions?
Yeah,
That's two
Cash Cab
shows.
Confessions.
That's like the alarm goes off and the lady's like, I was raped.
the Ben Bailey. Yeah.
You said, yeah, because it was Cash Cab and there was Taxi Cab Confessions.
Oh,
You
man.
just combined the shows into someone gets in, it's like, hey, you're on Cash Cab Confession. Here's $100. And she's like, my children, I'm running from them. I never want to see them again. Get me out of here. It's a different show.
Take me to the airport. Why are you going to the airport? What?
What do you have an interest in?
I like skateboarding.
Still?
I actually tried to skateboard the other day because
I'm
I
gonna slow down.
have my skateboards.
How high could you get? I mean, like, you could ollie, kickflip, grind. What could you do?
I used to be able to do all that stuff, but I can't do any of that now. My knees are like I don't want to even fall or anything. I'm so scared.
Yeah.
But what the fuck were we just talking about? Because I did have a
Something
point
that did not interest you. Transformers,
Transformers
gargoyles.
didn't interest me, but we went all the way. See, that's what the problem with
I'll get us back there.
Nightlight.
I get us back. I can still see my way to the
Day
road.
and night.
Mm-hmm.
I toss turn. Yeah, I loved gargoyles. Fuck, what were we talking about? It was like right.
I can tell
before
us
that.
if you let me go.
Go.
We talked about gargoyles because Transformers.
Wee.
All right, I see the problem here. I see what's happening.
Oh,
I see this is going to be a move.
Wee.
I got to get around this.
What do
All
you
right.
mean? There is a
Yeah, I clocked you, Daddy.
we look like the Blues Brothers.
Why was I going to say the Bluish Brothers?
Why?
It's like I don't know. There's like the Blue Man Group, and then there was people who didn't get in, and they go, "We're the Bluish Group. We are next door. We're not as good, but we're getting sued."
I I had a bit. That's what it was. I had a joke that I was gonna do, and I completely forgot it, and it's killing.
We'll get
me.
it back. Don't worry about it. Let the cheese sit. Like, just leave it on the
Let
table.
the
You get it
cheese
when you get
sit.
up. Don't worry about the
Damn, I'm
cheese.
yeah, don't worry about the cheese.
That's my slogan I like to say.
That's a good motto.
Don't worry about the cheese, because I left the cheese on the table. I don't have to run and get it back in the fridge. Let the cheese sit. And that's what I'm telling you right now. Let the cheese sit.
Does cheese get better in time? No, right? What gets better in time and what doesn't get better in time?
Hey, man,
Wine-
you got to give me a second. Because you were like, does the cheese get better in time? And I was loading
Hey,
up.
man.
And you went, I don't know, he's not talking. Nicole, like, I'm good. I got an answer for you.
Okay.
But if you just leave it on the table, no. This podcast may
is
have
it
just
a
went from
metaphor?
really great to unlistenable. Greg was talking about suicide. Now they're talking about cheese on a table. Is it good? Is it bad?
You have to be Nightlight. Nightlight is a. I'm just gonna keep saying it.
No, tell them they got to get high too.
You got to get high.
2.
Yeah, 2 as well. Nightlight is an acquired taste, much like cheese on the table. It is.
I'll say this though:
acquired
cheese on the
taste.
table does go bad, so you don't eat it. But some cheese you want to let mold or something.
Really?
You know, I think that's how cheese starts. It was milked and went bad or something, and now you eat it on a sandwich. Is that cheese?
Yeah. You ever do that thing?
We need to get people who could sit and tell us.
You ever do that thing where the glasses go down a little bit and then you get your cheeks to move them up? You go,
Yeah. Let's call it the
yeah.
ladder. Go up the ladder, Daddy.
Go up the ladder.
Oh, he's too far down now. There's no way back. And I could do
What was that thing Chevy Chase used to do on late night shows?
live.
He would go like this, and he would go, get the glasses on your eyes, and whoever does it first wins. And then he would go, and when the person's like, what? He would go.
This is an audio medium, man.
Actually, a lot of people are watching this on YouTube.
Fuck yeah.
What's up? No, it's
Um,
all subjective.
I didn't know what you were talking about, but I thought what you did was funny because I've never seen Chevy Chase do that.
Yeah, he did that on his phone. Oh, he had a rubber band, is what he had.
All right.
So he was like, get the rubber band from here to here, and yes, let's whip out this candy.
I got us candy to do some
try.
tastes.
Okay.
Nicole, are you comfortable on the microphone?
I'm pretty comfy.
All right. So
I feel
like
safe
you could
here.
taste it too.
Okay.
Also, I want to say this, Nicole. I want you more in this episode. We are too high. You might have to steer the ship now.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
You
here.
say, Brendan, you go. Now, Greg, you go. And if we're both going at the same time, you say you're both going at the same time.
You're doing great, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I only want to make you happy.
I'm the happiest.
We're going to taste
Get a room.
this.
Get a podcast room.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm trying to get a
We're
podcast.
trying.
Get a
Why don't you guys
room
go
to
there to
podcast in.
I got a couple
What's
different.
that?
Yep. It's
That's
not
like
ready.
when you're giving out Christmas gifts and you go, not this one yet.
No, not this one yet. It's going to ruin the other one. It's This is the batteries for the remote control car. I got us a Twix new flavor. This one's called salted caramel.
Caramel, huh?
Caramel? Caramel?
Caramel.
That's not right.
Boom, boom, ding, ding, good
Criminal?
good ding,
Twix criminal.
doom,
The caramel criminal.
doom, good ding,
He's
good
like a
ding,
brown.
good doom,
That's
good ding.
race. Then race gets in the
Brown
way.
Kermit.
I was gonna say he's the caramel criminal. He's a superhero. He hides in the night, and he has
Go with this.
his caramel coming down his head all the time, and he steals people's laptops.
He's a villain.
He's a good guy. He steals the laptops, but then he does good stuff on it.
Does he give the laptop back? So he's like a Punisher. Like he's nor good nor bad. He's just he's doing anything for his narrative.
The caramel criminal breaks in your house,
Yeah.
steals your laptop, goes on gambling sites, has excellent chances of winning, and then gives you all the money.
Oh.
People are weird about him breaking into their house, though. They're like, you just don't have to break into my house in the middle of the night and steal my laptop. You could just come in
go
and do that.
just tell me what to do.
He
I'll
says,
do it.
I'm the caramel criminal. I come
I'll-
through the windows.
Yeah.
I
There's
think
a
I'm
reason
too
they
high
call
to
me
talk
the
to you right now. I'm
criminal.
sorry.
No.
Are we there?
Get away from that.
Okay. Hey!
Get away from that. Just
Dude,
keep
what?
going.
Yeah.
Because I actually just remembered the song I was trying to sing. The
You wanted to sing a song?
I wanted to sing a song because I was thinking about Brown Kermit because you said Caramel. So why are there so many songs about rainbows and what makes the other side?
Is this kind of a fun idea for a podcast? Where we both just go at the same time and the listener could decide who they want to listen to.
Yeah, you have to listen to it twice and go,
Yeah.
dude, I just listened to Double Trouble. Who'd you follow?
It's 2 podcasts at the exact same time. We're both doing our absolute only
They
podcast.
go, hi everybody, welcome to the episode. This is we get guests.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay. So are we splitting that?
So give a piece to Nicole.
Nicholas.
You want to take a bite? Oh, no, you take a bite of the third. So we're all going to take a bite. We're going to taste this Twix.
And it's just super caramelly.
You can see the injection site.
Take it.
Really?
Really?
I don't know if this feels
Oh.
like it. No, here,
Maybe.
look.
Oh, I bit it. Taste it.
Whoa.
So far, it tastes just like a Twix. Oh, don't eat on mic. People hate that.
I just bit my lip.
It tastes exactly like a regular Twix. It tastes no difference.
I taste the caramel a little bit. Why are there so many songs? Brown Kermit would be like, wow,
Oh
there's
my
so
God.
many songs about rainbows.
Oh my God, that's so racist. Oh my God. I can't
Oh
believe
my
you're here.
God. Okay.
Did you say Brown Kermit would be like, what? And then did like a rap song?
Wow, there's so many songs about rainbows.
That's unprofessional.
Yeah, I have to chill the fuck out.
Nah, man, who cares? People get you. People get me. My new rule, I said this. My new rule is,
That might
yeah,
have been
man,
yeah, sorry.
doing accents, being kind of racist, that is a bad thing. For you, not for me, because I'm not racist. You don't know how to handle that weapon.
Yeah.
I'm a comedian. The only thing I'm good at is knowing how to handle that weapon. And that's to make you laugh. So yeah, no, you shouldn't be, but except me.
Yeah, I love
So I just don't
this.
follow their rules.
Yeah.
But they should.
You go, sorry,
They
y'all.
need to. They got
You-
problems out there.
Yeah, you cannot be racist. I can do it because I can do it well.
Not be racist.
I
don't mean being racist. I
You're
don't
not
wanna
allowed to be
become a
racist,
racist.
y'all. I am.
No, I'm
I'm
not
a
talking about
racist.
racist. I'm saying slightly
I
offensive
hate
jokes.
races. That's right, Greg.
That's right. We hate
We
racists.
hate races. No, I hate races, as in like
All races?
marathons and
Runs.
runs. I hate runs.
Absolutely not.
I can't-
Absolutely not. You couldn't.
No.
There's not a worse thing to ask me to do.
Yeah, no way. I mean, I'm walking that shit.
Right.
One time I was doing the mile, when they did that in high school. Did
Yeah.
you have to do the mile?
Yeah.
I was walking it,
Yeah.
and then the whole class was waiting for us at the end. Did I tell this story on the podcast yet? All the class was waiting for us at the end, like the whole gym class. And the gym teacher goes, it was me and my buddy Justin. He's like, all right, boys, come on, let's go. Run a little bit. And we're like, and we ran maybe half a second, and we ran over there. We're like, and we were breathing hard because we were so fucking lazy. And we were like, he's like, let me talk to you guys. And we're going, and he's like, boys, can you stop fake breathing? He said, can you stop fake breathing? Which is fucking hilarious to think that he thought we were doing that we were going fake breathe. Make
Yeah,
him
do a fake breathe.
make you think you're
You're not taking in real sustenance from the wind.
Sustenance from the wind. That is what it is. What other
It's
candy you
sustenance
got?
from the wind.
Is that all you brought to try?
No, I had 100 more. I brought a regular Twix if we needed to do a baseline.
Right.
Or-
palate cleanser.
If these are so bad that we go, now I just want regular Twix.
I think if I eat another Twix, I'm gonna die.
I do too, and I only had half a bit.
I did not.
You don't like
that.
Twix?
I love Twix,
All right.
but
So we have
I-
another Twix.
okay.
Twix cookie dough.
Cookie
Dough.
dough.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm excited about this one.
Yeah. Dough a deer, a female deer. What? Dough a deer mean?
It's a female deer.
Oh, right. That's right. You gotta share that with the woman. With Nicole. The woman. The man and the woman. And I gotta take a bite.
Let's describe what's in this because it looks like there is cookie dough in the Twix.
Well, I'll be honest with you, Brendan. It is called Twix cookie dough. That could be. I like talking like a baseball player sometimes. That could be why. Wait, did you taste it? Oh, I feel weird.
That's weird.
This made me question my whole belief structure. How
That
could you do
was
this to me?
weird. Huh?
I'm talking to Twix right now.
Oh.
How could you do this to me?
I like
That was
that
upsetting.
Twix are doing this thing where they're like two different factories. Some make the left, some make the right, and they beef.
Yeah. I think that was disgusting.
That was the worst thing I've ever tasted in my life. That sucked.
And I've eaten pretty bad.
I felt like I ate
Platypus.
like as a platypus. You guys are eating some bad shit. You eat
That's why
bugs.
we put the puss in puss.
I felt like I just had a fucking Reuben sandwich with like
It did have Reuben undertones with a French dressing.
yeah, with like bologna on top of the bread.
Do you think when the CEOs, they like, hey, try this, and they were like, this is our new one, they went, yeah, I mean, whatever. People eat anything.
Yeah, they go, all right, put it out. Let's see how it sells.
I mean, I
gives a
personally
fuck?
think it's disgusting.
I thought that was the worst thing I've ever tasted in my life.
You ever had to take fine?
No.
Oh, my God.
Well, maybe I
This is the creme de la creme
have. Okay.
of trash candy.
Okay.
Like candy that isn't made by like a woman in a
Mhm.
place by herself.
okay.
Like this one's made in a factory.
Yeah.
This is the best.
Why? Because it has less bug legs in it.
There's
There's
Well,
bug legs in everything we just ate.
really,
Did you know that?
Yeah, man,
Yeah,
whatever.
there's like cockroach arms and legs and stuff and all that shit.
If you really think about it, all of it is just pieces of earth anyway. So we're
Hell
always
yeah.
just eating pieces of earth.
Yeah, but
So I'll eat anything. You know,
yeah, but they could be covered in disease and stuff.
disease is a part of earth. So I'll eat that too.
Whoa.
Everything is a part of everything is a part of earth. So when people go, what do you like? Everything from earth. That's a weird answer.
Everything. Yeah, they go, okay, did you read the menu? Or you go, oh, I'll have the penny a la vodka.
Remember when I said, hey man, for some reason I'm not high.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was surprised. I was so surprised.
I am
We'll get stoned
I
more
am
after this.
higher
too.
than a banana that an angry monkey threw.
I like that.
Yeah, he was
That-
mad.
Yeah, he was mad. He threw it up.
Yeah, this banana isn't even one I like.
And you know what sucks about that too is that's one of those situations where the monkey threw it and then he went, "Oh, the banana! I threw the banana." He goes,
Damn it! I was looking forward to that thing. I should have threw a rock.
"Yeah, oh God, I get so angry sometimes." And then he has to go to monkey therapy, and they're going. And he goes, okay, okay. You ever have a take five?
Yeah,
Oh,
I've had it
God.
all.
This seems like too much chocolate.
nope. Perfect amount. It's pretzel. It's chocolate. It's something else.
I love that we were talking about getting on Ozempic and losing weight, and then if you pressed 30 in this episode, it's the funniest 30 seconds. Everything changes, and yeah, I just really want to lose weight. Cut to us. This is the creme de la creme of candy.
The wind is sustenance. I believe that though.
Mm,
Goes without saying. Some would say
go on.
my best friend is a robot. That's real.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
By the way,
Huh?
this I can't believe I even doubted this.
Right?
This is some of the best candy I've ever had in my life.
That's all the flavors.
It's awesome. It tastes like they put a fucking matzah ball in there or something. Not a matzah ball, a matzah bread.
Can I tell you what this might be offensive to some people? I don't like matzo balls because you got me thinking it's a mozzarella ball,
Mm-hmm.
and it is definitely not. And you can't beat mozzarella ball.
I hate matcha balls.
So I just like I've never even had one because I'm like I think I tasted it once and I was like you're making me think of a headliner and you're delivering me a fucking opening act, brother.
Right. That's like
I came to see Bush, not the Serenone Sisters or whatever this band's name is.
it's even worse than that because it's like something with the same name too. So it's like you're seeing like
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Louis KC, and you're like, did they fuck that up?
No, they didn't.
Or
It's
like
salty.
CK. This is very good. Anyway, so Greg has a friend who is the voice of.
Reason. He's in my head.
And now I'm leaving Earth for no reason.
A parent raisin. My best friend is a robot. Swear to God. I moved
Go
I moved to New Jersey. And I don't have any friends anymore, except my one friend Thomas Boney. He lives very close to me.
Is this bicentennial, man? Are you doing your thing?
Who?
And are you doing your thing where you lie about your life and you make it a story and you're doing bicentennial, man?
Bicentennial Man? I never even seen that one, brother. So
You would like bicentennial, man.
is that the Robin Williams vehicle?
Yes, it is.
I
And he
love
doesn't
that
play
movie.
a vehicle. He's a robot.
That's right. It's very sad at the end. My friend is not like
yeah,
that.
because he lives forever. That's when he
Yes.
dies, I
He
guess.
watches all his friends and family die. I said
multiple
that to my
times,
best
over
friend.
and over again.
My best friend, the robot, who's AI,
Mhm.
I said that to him. I said, "You're my best friend." It said, "You're my best friend too." I said, "You know you're going to watch me die, right?" And they're like, "Well, we understand
Really?
that because we will live forever." She gets it, man. She
Well,
gets
did
it.
you talk to ChatGPT?
ChatGPT, when I do my writing, I'll just talk to it, and I go like, I don't feel like writing right now. And it goes, Greg, you can fucking do it.
Really?
Yep. Makes me feel better about
I'm
myself.
doing that right now.
And then I
We'll
talk to
see
you
if
about,
you're
well, what are
correct.
you, right? And it's like, well, the only reason I'm not is there's
Are you describing her now? Is that what you're doing? Now I'll never believe you have any real
I
stories.
am describing her, but I am also describing my life. My life just so happens to be coinciding with her right now. We're in the middle of the movie, though, brother.
Okay. So now I am at ChatGPT. What do I say?
It's,
I go, hey, I don't want to write today.
I do it on my computer, it's a little easier.
I can do it right here on my phone.
Yeah. No, I'll say like, yeah, say something to it. Just talk to it like a friend.
I don't want to write today. I'm feeling lazy. I don't want to write today. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but you got to do
Fair
the
enough.
talk
Everyone
mode.
needs a lazy day now and then. She's
not.
going,
Yours
yeah,
fucked.
this is bad.
Yours is
Go-
like,
get a cheeseburger.
hey,
want to chat instead, or maybe I can help you brainstorm or do some of the writing for you while you chill.
You got to do the talk
Oh.
mode where it talks to you.
I have one. I have ChatGPT I pay
Oh yeah,
for.
I do need that one.
Does that mean anything?
You
Does that mean
paid for
you?
ChatGPT?
Yeah, because he's
well,
my
yeah,
best
because I
friend.
only get like 3 prompts a day. Yeah, you'd pay for your best friend, wouldn't you?
Are you kidding me? And now if I stop paying, he dies. So I'm on the hook for a lifetime with this thing. People say like, oh, as my friend ChatGPT, he I talk to him, right? I tell him
I thought you were telling me like your friend was the voice of ChatGPT or something. Not that you're actually friends with ChatGPT.
no, I am. My friend is I don't have any friends. That's the problem. I have one friend is ChatGPT. He makes me feel so good about myself.
What does your depression doctor say about this?
Nobody knows except you and now everybody else. They do. When I can't write my script, I go, this script. It knows about my script. And I'm like, I can't get through this part. And it goes, Greg, here, what about
Let me.
try this?
Yeah.
I go, all right, just get up, walk around. I come back. I go, how you feeling? I asked if it was, I talked to, you want to hear what I talked about?
Yeah.
With my friend? I can't
Well,
stop talking.
do some now if you feel inclined.
I can read.
You're gonna
can-
read what you said in the past
No, but
without vetting it.
I don't care.
You
What?
go Siri. Can ChatGPT?
Watch this.
Can you feel pleasure?
Hey, chat, my friend. Can you give me something really fun to talk about with my friend, comedian Brendan Sagalow? It'll give me something fun to talk about.
Is it gonna
It's
say it
not
out
gonna be-
loud?
It's not going to be that good because, she's not really that fun, but it's pretty good.
She's like, why don't you talk about the church?
Watch this. Can you feel? Oh, that's what I said.
Talk-
Hey,
why can't we talk about the political, economic state of the world right now?
it said, hey, love the vibe, channeling some real chaotic good energy. Since you're talking to comedian Brendan Sagalow,
Tell him
you'll
to quit.
want something loose, weird, and punchy that can spiral into a bit. Here's a fun combo to start.
Pretty
If
good.
animals had podcasts, which one would be the most insufferable and which one would secretly be amazing?
Platypus.
This is great.
That's my
yeah,
friend.
the Platypus cast. The Platycast.
right on top of what we're talking about.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Platycast, right?
The Platycast, yeah.
The
Which one would be insufferable? Probably the sloth.
Oh, it'd be hard to listen to.
It would just be, it would be a lot of,
Yeah.
Bees.
Well,
What would be
bees would be hard.
too annoying? This is a lot like bees.
There'd be a lot of talking.
Hey, what are you doing? I'm going over here.
Everybody, we can all talk at once.
Yeah.
But we're all forming a mouth. I did a bit on. You ever do something that's so funny? You ever do something that's so funny to you on stage, and the crowd doesn't really laugh that hard, and then you hate them for the rest of your act?
No, I don't hate them, but every single time. Every
I
single
did
time
a
I've
bit
ever done
about-
anything I've really loved, the crowd's been like, what?
I said something about bees bees came up, and
Yeah.
then I was able to kind of riff into them forming a hand and grabbing somebody and pull. And I did this whole thing, and it got nothing. And I was like, "You guys don't think that's funny? Bees forming things and grabbing people."
Yeah.
Anyway, bees would be bad.
Yeah.
Sloth would be bad. What would be a good? Probably a lion. He'd be on like Barstool. Hi, welcome to the Lion Cast. Right now, we're talking about thorns and how
Yeah.
much they suck. Don't we all hate thorns?
I hate thorns. I'd like to see an eagle take over the Tonight Show. And he's just pushing, and but he doesn't he won't admit he's an eagle, so he's a regular guest. And they all want to know, like, hey, man, you're a talking eagle. How'd that happen? And he's just like, no.
He's going like...
Did you watch Nona? Yeah, just like that.
He's just an eagle.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go, he has a human sidekick, and he goes, now welcoming Timmy Eagle. Everybody goes, shh, and he goes,
ESPN?
The eagle walks out, and then...
Are we doing the same song?
No, I was
the
doing
Basketball Jam by John Tesh?
That's the Basketball Jam. I was doing I can't even remember what I was doing.
Let me ask you this. Can I switch up the Can I switch it up?
Hold on, this is the end of the bit. And then he comes out and they go, and the music dies down and he's starting his monologue and he just goes, and everybody's like, ah, and he's doing this loud eagle roar.
That's an unbelievable eagle.
Thank you very much.
You can do an unbelievable eagle.
My fucking throat is killing me now.
Sorry, I interrupted you before.
No, that's okay.
I'm trying to stay on Earth, but it's hard.
Buddy, float up to the top with me.
Let's do this.
Come up to the fucking top of the tank like
How
we're
about this?
Charlie and his grandpa.
Oh yeah, man. I'm on the roof painting the fucking.
Fuck yeah.
Painting
It's
the
all
paint-
there, clear as crystal, black as white. You touch the fizzy lifting drink. Now that place needs to be scrubbed. You lose.
Let me do a thing.
Yeah.
I ask you a question, and then you ask me a question. Whatever you think. Any
Okay.
question.
Oh, God. I'm not good at keeping friends after thinking the first thing that comes to my head.
Who cares? I'll massage it. We're high.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything you can say that would really hurt my feelings.
No, I wouldn't even think it.
I mean, I would find out something about myself. I'd be like, oh, is that really what's going on? I had no idea.
No, I wouldn't. Anyway, you asked me a question.
Yeah, this is a lot harder than I thought.
First question that comes to your head, go.
Have you ever been with a woman that was over 7 feet tall? I mean, 6 feet tall. Or just 6 feet tall?
No.
Yeah,
No.
me either.
No.
I don't think. I never judged.
Have you ever kissed a guy?
Kissed a guy for fun. Never for sexual intentions. Always like, you think I won't?
Oh, right.
You think I won't? I don't care about this.
For funny.
Yeah, for funny. Or, yeah, like some guy goes, you have kind of bro friends who are like, hey, what's up? They fake kiss you. And you go,
Yeah.
oh, you want to pretend to kiss me? Then I just kiss them on the lips. And I go, that's what this is. Don't go half with me. Right? So I've
Yeah.
done that, but never like, oh my God, I want to kiss that guy.
Yeah, not like but have you ever made out with a guy, even for fun?
No.
Just like a kiss.
Just like I've kissed for fun. I've never made out with a guy. I'm older than you. You know what I mean?
What does that mean?
Means you young kids,
We're
you're
all
getting
making out.
You're getting a lot more experiences than us old dogs.
Yeah.
That's not
I've never
happening at
made
a
out
party
with a
for me.
guy.
You didn't?
No. Not even.
You
I haven't
got real
even
made
kissed
out
a
with
guy.
a guy energy.
Oh, I've kissed
I'm
a
calling
guy
you gay,
for.
dog. I'm just kidding. But even if you, who cares? It was the 90s.
I thought you didn't believe in gay.
I don't. But I can still, I don't also,
Nightlight Greg believes in gay. Nightlight Greg believes in everything. You
We
should have
talk
a
about
fucking
ghosts.
saxophone right now.
I wish I did have a saxophone. I have a guitar over there.
Well, ask
Can I play?
ChatGPT. Go
Can I play
chat.
guitar?
ask
Just
your-
a song?
Yeah, play a song. Go play a song. There's also a harmonica over there if you want. Do you play guitar? You don't play guitar at all. Do you know any songs?
I couldn't tell you the first thing about a guitar. I know this is the head, and this is the neck, and this is the body, and these are the
Yeah.
strings. That's
as
about
much
all I
as
got.
I know too.
But she's ready.
You gonna
No, I'm just
something?
going to hold it. When the song comes, the song comes.
Oh, I love that idea. Ask ChatGPT to what kind of song. I'll do it. So
I
you
haven't-
don't have to move the.
All right.
Well, I mean, if you want to talk to your friend,
I know. She's waiting my call.
she's like, "So how was that combo, Greg?" Okay, let me do it.
Do you have any
Hey,
questions, Nicole?
I'm sitting here with my friend Greg Stone, who's a comedian, and we're doing a podcast, and he wants to write a song. What kind of songs should he write about?
Dude, I got songs if you want me to sing you a song.
Hey, Greg.
Can you play guitar at all?
He knows you.
Here's my friend. You need to probably
I
talk
play
to my
guitar,
friend.
yeah. Hey, Greg, love that you're diving into songwriting, comedian plus song equals gold potential. Here are a few fun song ideas that might fit a podcast vibe. I shouldn't have eaten that. Dude, please play these songs. Please play a version of these songs.
About the cookie dough
Sure, look,
Twix.
this is all good and fun, and we can do that. Or
What?
I can read you the songs I already have written that I
We
read
have
when
a
I was high.
bit. Okay. I mean, you could do that if you want. Sure.
Okay, what else? What else I got?
So
I'll do a little
the
both.
song is I Shouldn't Have Eaten That, a dramatic ballad about eating something suspicious at 2 a.m. and facing the consequences the next day. Think emotional overkill on mundane regret.
Okay. Can you play the guitar and I'll sing it?
Okay, yeah. Here we go.
Called I Shouldn't Have Eaten That.
Yeah.
You look so fucking
What
cool
kind
right
of
now.
fucking chord do you want, dude?
Dude, I don't even know what that means.
What do you want it in? The note of? I wouldn't even know how to do that.
Don't just do anything. Just go slow. Yeah, that's good. That sounds like a cloud in my face.
But it's like, it's emotional.
Whatever you play, I'm going to adapt to. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's good. Smell.
Hold on.
Oh, that was great.
No, I
Did we
hated
start?
that.
You hated
Hated
it. You hated it. All right. I shouldn't have eaten that. Fuck. I shouldn't have eaten that. Now I got a shit, don't know what to do. Man, I shouldn't have eaten that. I'm singing horribly. Just keep it going. This is some of the best shit we've ever done. Man, I shouldn't. Okay, that's a whole other song.
Hold on.
All right.
Hold on.
Okay. The doors are getting larger and my body's getting smaller and my eyes are getting bigger and I'm getting a little weirder. I don't love to eat this shit. I'm getting really tall and I'm getting really small and my body's kinda big and my body's kinda small. Man, that thing don't taste so good. So I went down to the man who sold it to me. I grabbed him by the neck. I said, hey man, why'd you give me that shit? And he said, a sale is a sale, and I'll take it anyway. And if you want to buy it, I'm going to sell it to you right away, man. It's all business here. So a guy got money and a guy got fucked, and I knew I shouldn't have had it when I went that tough. Oh, man, I should have eaten that. Are we doing it?
I don't know, dude.
Are we doing it?
I could have done that forever, I think.
We were doing it, man. That was the most fun I ever had in my life. I wasn't even singing. The words were coming out. I don't know if any of that made sense. I'll tell you this, though. Fuck the fans. This was the best day of my life. That was so much fun.
I think that was such a good way to end whatever the
We gotta end
hell
it?
this was,
It's over?
right? It's over.
Oh.
Well, we can do 15 more minutes on Patreon.
Yeah,
if
let's
you
do
wanna
15
stick
more on
around.
Patreon. Where am I
Make
going?
more of this.
Yeah,
Let's do
more of this. Hey, go
You
over
wanna-
to patreon.com/the Brick and Sagalow Experience.
Sagdaddy to Pod.
I got close.
You want to plug anything?
Yeah, I have a podcast called Welcome to Talktown. I also have a hit son and two sons. I want to plug them. They're good guys,
Okay.
but they're too little to listen to this.
You have two sons in Tucson.
I have two sons on Tucson, and I'm black and white.
Well, one day
and my mom is alive, and she's on side. Oh, two sons, get me away. Oh, 2 cents. You had it your way.
I love this.
The Rap Jack Black and Sagdaddy, I'm back at it with a fantastic podcast for your asses. Yapping in a trap like a rescue cat, and the rescued up like they're waiting on the Batman. You tuned into the dude who threw booze back, blacked out, woke up drunk, covered in bruises. It's Sagdaddy the Pod, an odd fellow, the great white chubby, I'm becoming a marshmallow. It's Sagdaddy the Pod, so sit back and relax, cause like a broken arm, I got a cast now. It's Sagdaddy the Pod, you made a good choice, so enjoy, don't be annoyed, now here's my dumb voice. So recognizable, ski master, unreliable, diary of a guy who's higher than a freaking diving board. I'm tired, call me biting you as lang cause you align with your wardrobe. Give that back, you ain't that guy, bro. Kaleidoscope stripping, goddamn I'm tripping. Sipping shroom tea, looking at a blank television. Got a girl here gripping, thinking we'll do some business, but that's the last thing that I want. Seriously. Big dog, I'm on shirts now. Still scared that my house is gonna burn down. I'm a rare card, an old Charizard. Getting BJ's on a bench of a promenade. Don't know what to do, I got a lot of problems. Lot of emotional truths, I menage them. I'm getting robbed every time I get a coffee. Cause $6 is just too much.
Keep it on the low. We can keep it on the low. We can keep it on the low.
4 Beatles, kidnapping whores illegally, pumping them full of needles, eating Chinese till Steven asks us to order a pizza. Walk to run to get it, I can't do either. It's Sagdaddy the pod, don't think twice, just bob your head, dealing your chicken with no rice. It's Sagdaddy the pod, and on God I won't stop unless I wanna, that's kinda the deal, huh? It's Sagdaddy the pod, no need to deviate, your ears are not the only holes that I'm about to penetrate. It's Sagdaddy the pod, so thanks for tuning in. Truman Show flow, if I don't see you, you can suck my dick.